Ooh. Here we go, here we go. We've got Liam the Legend coming straight in. Liam the Legend. How you doing, man? I hope you're not working too hard. Nicholas, hello. Chris, oi, oi, buddy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Raven Gaming. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all good. Chris, thanks for the like. Liam, thanks for the like. Joel, thanks for the like. Go controls. Just saying, what was updated? Apparently, it was like the one of the world updates for the US of A. I'm not quite sure if there was any performance updates or anything. I don't know if it's just because it's been an update or something's happened or anything, or there was not many people on, but it did feel a little bit smoother earlier. I did notice I usually load after an update. I load straight in at Newcastle with the Vulcan to make sure the Vulcan's still working, and it is. It's still flying. I have noticed, however, when it loads in on the runway, it's always at full throttle now. I don't know what they've done in the change, but that's happening now. I haven't tried cold start yet and see if the wheels work, like the rudder nose wheel works. I haven't see if they fix that yet. But yeah, it seemed to run smooth. So I also tweaked a few of the graphics settings as well, like increased a few little bits based on it being smooth, so I may have to dial them back a bit, we'll see. But yeah, I've got it, you know, it's looking sweet. Still 60 frames, looking sweet. Kasaber, thanks for like. John, thanks for like. Brandon, thanks for like. Brian, thanks for like. Really, really appreciate it. Nice playing, says Nicholas. Cheers. It's a Thing Energy, who we're partnered with. Remember, you get 15% off the code RAVIN, R-A-V-I-N, on all their products. Energy drinks, merchandise, CBD jellies. We need to order some more of them gummies. Them neon worms. I recommend the neon worms. They're good. Yo, oi, oi, Texas Sausage. I'll be there in a sec, having to download all of my content again, as Microsoft thought it would be lovely to treat to an uninstall for me. Oh wow, I noticed all the most of the world updates all needed updating as well as, so make sure you go in your content manager and update all of them as well. So not only is there the store update, there's the game update, and then there's all the content updates. Elder, thanks for like. So remember to do all of those. I've still got one that won't work. It's like 8.5 meg and it just keeps going, like looping around about 4 times, and then it will just go back to needing to be downloaded. So I'll might work after a restart or two, we'll see. I'm happy the English team got a good big coat from us. Sorry, Kasaber. I don't know what you mean by that. For anyone that would like to join the Raven Gaming Discord, hit the link. Yes, hit that link. Oh yeah, I mean, uninstall everything, all my planes, ha. Oh really? Oh wow. Damn. Thank God you said about updates. I haven't been on for the past week. There you go. Yeah, so you've got an MS Store update, although you don't have to go to the MS Store now. It does it automatically when you load the sim, which is good, because loading it and then waiting for it and then telling you to close it and then go to the store and then waiting for the store to load and then update it through the store to then reload the sim. Yeah, it was long. So yeah, you know, it's all good. Ah, football got bad. All right, okay. I don't follow football unless it's like the World Cup and England are on and I'm doing something, and then I might put them on in the background. But yeah, but I don't, you know what I mean? If I wanted to watch men running around in shorts and get, you know, they're watching their legs and they're kicking balls, you know what I mean? There's other things I could watch. Yeah. Hope everyone has had a good day today. Indeed, Liam, I hope they have. Madman Gaming, Aaron, thanks for the likes, thanks for the double likes. So who we got joining us? Let's get this on the tarmac, shall we? What was the score? You got me doing that for you. Yeah, see, look, I can just open my inbox from Liam and just watch him running around. Kicking something leather. Much better leather things to kick around. So we are in the US of A right now. We're going to do a flight from, it sounds a bit weird, we're going to go from Orlando to a place called Marathon, which is right down in the sort of the Key West area. They've done an update along where the America stops. It's kind of like a little bowl like that, where it kind of the mainland, should we say, by Florida, Miami, that sort of thing. Then there's like a wisp of islands, like a line that runs down underneath. For those that aren't aware, my geography's shit, so like I was looking at it and was like, all right, I didn't realize when I zoomed right in there was like loads of little island strips. Yeah, so there's a bit on there that they've done. So we're going to be, I've added a custom waypoint to the flight plan. We're going to be flying over that, and then we're going to go and check out some of the airports that they've put in as well. Darren, Big Drizzle, thanks for the double like. Madman Aaron, thanks for your double like, really appreciate it. Definitely need to get that dungeon sorted. Then we do. That's really what the new build is, you know what I mean? It's mine and Liam's dungeon. Oh god, what is going on with this music? It's supposed to be like non-vocal. It's probably like the most vocal song I've ever read. God. Right, so who we got joining with us? Joel's still doing his updates. I may have to go, Joel. It's only a short flight, so you should be able to catch us out. I'm going to take it easy. We're not going to go too crazy. But yeah, I've tweaked the graphics on here, and for me, it's looking a lot crisper. You know, I'm happy about. I don't know about everyone else. I do need to look into my Elgato settings, because for some reason it's not half as smooth as it is on my screen. So I will be sorting something out with the capture. I do want to upgrade that to the 4K capture at some point, which should be so much better. But yeah, it's a pretty penny, so I can't be doing that right now. But in the future, that is something I will look at. Make it a bit better for you folks. Although one thing I do want to just check is if there's a thingy setting down there. I can't remember if I need this on enable or disable. I'm going to try it now. It might pause the thing for you. That seems to be a bit better. Trying to compare it. There's a setting in the Elgato thingy, and I know one of them's really bad and one of them's good, and it was set on auto. So I've now turned that setting off. So we're going to quickly try a little testy here. Both. That looks good as well. I don't know, that setting's now off. I think that's a bit smoother as I spin around the plane, arguably smoother. We can try it out on this one. Seen in the pictures, there's also a picture of a warship. Ooh. I think there's supposed to be more content for the Maverick, isn't there? I don't know. XU-57 or the F-18? Oh, that's up to you, up to you. We're going to get this sorted out. We're going to get going. Let's get in the air, people. The QNH is correct right now. We're going to go 300. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it slow on now. I'm going to go 250. 250 while people catch up. I'm going to keep it at 20,000 feet. Gauge selected altitude. Put the constraints on. I don't know how my landing's going to be on this one. It's going to be a bit interesting. We shall see. Michael, thanks for the like. Hope you're good. Thank you very much for the share as well. Faye coming in with the heart. JJ with a like. But yeah, the text and everything should look a little bit crisper for you. I don't know if it's psychosomatic of me changing some bits or what, but for me it feels a lot crisper. A lot clearer. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Yeah, seems to be running smooth. Gonna go full beans and go. Quite a little lumpy runway, this one. This is the, I'm sure it's the Orlando Stanford, not the International. This is the one that we used to fly into when I was younger. Right, let's get some bits. Jesus. Oh my word. Liam coming in with the 300 stars.
Thank you very much.
My word. Auto throttle. We want to go down and climb. Thank you very much for those 300 stars. Thank you very much. Everything's sorted there. Oh my god, my heart is pounding. We want to go look good there. Right, we're going 250 knots, cruising up. QNH 2992. Nice steady climb. Here we go. Paul, thanks for the like. And Liam again, thank you very much, man. I think for some reason, yes, my star counter didn't reset properly. Let's pick that. Could have done. Been playing up a little bit today. I'm going to reset it and then play your thingies again. God, I've just scared myself again. What the hell? Oh, why is it playing twice? What is it doing to me? Oh, it's going to do it like loads now, you watch. Oh, that just frightened the life out of me. I've got to reset it and do it again. I'm sorry, people. One more time. Right, there we go. Right, that's sorted now. My ears, I don't know. New York is very laggy. I've been to Washington and it looks awesome. Yeah, I've not noticed anything. I went around a few places, but it seemed okay for me. Very fortunately. Currently climbing to a 20,000. God, my ears. Apologies to everyone else scaring there, but yeah, I wanted to get that sorted. That wasn't right. Boom, 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 boom. Right, we're in the Thing Energy A320. I was going to be in the 747, but yesterday I tried to fly and for some reason it just didn't want to do what I wanted to do, and I didn't really fancy a fight today, so we're in the 320, but I will get that sorted. We're going to be doing some other bits as well. Got the 737 to sort out, and then some other bits I want to fly as well. I think it's because everyone's flying there at the moment. Yeah. It shouldn't just be isolated though, unless it was just a server one. Perhaps switch servers at some point. The UK one can usually be a bit iffy for me. Well, I don't know what it's like. Let me know what it's like on stream, but for me this looks a lot sharper and a lot clearer today. Unless my eyeballs are a bit better. I don't know. Let me know on the stream how it's looking for you all. Right, we're nearly at 20,000, 250. Let's see if there's any discontinue. Ah, oh, there is. Oh no. Oh no. That's not a good look. AB, thanks for like. Oh, it says not allowed. Why is that not allowed? Uh-oh, this is going to get crazy. It was on the North Europe the past few days. Both North and West Europe servers go from smooth to jumpy, then back to smooth again. I'll join you as soon as update is done. Sweet. I'm hoping I'm going in the right way here. I need to check my VFR. Helps if I get the right one. No, we're going way wrong here. Am I? Yeah. It's not picking up the right flight path at all. Why is it not picked up? Way. See if we can do a DRR to twins. We'll see if this gets us going in the right way. Ooh, way out on the coastline. We actually went over near the Shoal landing facility, so we're going to be flying alongside Cape Canaveral. Loved it when I went there. Absolutely loved it. Anyone else seen the space launch before? Wow. Is that you in with us, Joel? Updates all good, yeah? Alright, this is going to take us right towards the airport. Live stream, yes, but not during a flight or in person, but would love to see a space launch. Oh yeah, man. Cape Canaveral, we went there and we went for a space launch. Absolutely awesome. Right, I'm actually gonna manually adjust the heading so that we go along where I want. Hey. Yeah, bud, I don't know what they've done to the F-18, but it just doesn't feel as good anymore. Oh, wow. Maybe something they've slightly changed in the sim and then there'll be an update for the F-18. Although you would have... The F-18 is from Microsoft though, isn't it? So you would think that would be something that's changed automatically. Right, so I'm manually adjusting the heading round to 222 at the minute. Going to try and fly along the coastline. But yeah, when I was a lot younger, we actually went and saw a space launch. We flew with Virgin to Florida, and there was a representative actually in our hotel, and they did some amazing prices for like journeys and trips and that sort of thing. Literally anywhere and everywhere you wanted to go, kind of, not even locally, you know. Cape Canaveral's not like crazy local to where we were staying, and it was still only like $10 for the coach. Anywhere you went was like $10. And yeah, my dad and myself, we went to Cape Canaveral. We didn't actually get to do a proper tour of Cape Canaveral because on launch day a lot of it's shut down. So you're limited what you can and can't do. It was still awesome to see, but obviously we didn't get to do half as much as what they have there. And then we got back on a coach and we went up to the embankments and stuff, and we come out and we got to see the launch. I think we were about 2 or 3 miles away, maybe a little bit more. You know, you'd still see the space shuttle pretty well. It was an amazing sight and sound. Oh, thanks for the emoji. Lee, thanks for like. Definitely an experience. Something I would like to do again now I'm older with a better camera and stuff, because when I was there I must have been, what, 7 or 8, something like that, you know. So we're talking like 30 odd years ago. That's well bad. Back then phones weren't even a thing. Mobile phones, certainly not as a kid or a teenager even. Got a few people with us now. Carl, thanks for the share, really appreciate it. I definitely feel I've made this a lot sharper. That ground's looking a bit better from this distance. Nice. They've done a Top Gun update which just adds a new low flying challenge. Yeah, they could have tweaked the F-18 though still. What do you think's different about it? I haven't flown it that much. I didn't think it was that great to fly first hand, to be honest. Doing them landing challenges is really weird. The plane reacts in very odd ways at times. I'm not seeing anything different in the Top Gun menu. Do you know what? I actually had a look in the actual landing challenges, and there wasn't anything highlighted there. There's supposed to be 3 new USA landing challenges, I think, and I didn't notice anything different. Admittedly, I don't go in it very often, but there was nothing that was sort of like highlighted to say, you know, hey, this is new. But I will be spending a stream going through some landing challenges. We will be doing those. See how I fare. My landings are very often questionable. You need to download it from either the content manager or the marketplace. Yeah, I've done that. I've been in there. It just doesn't feel as nimble. Almost feels like a bus in the air compared to the SU-57. Ooh. Diogo, thank you very much for the like. Alex, thanks for the like. How you both doing? Hope you're very good. Right, we are on our way to Marathon. I'm going to be adjusting the heading manually from time to time. In fact, I need to do that now. It's gone back on manual heading. Going to kind of follow the coastline here. So yeah, we're manually adjusting the heading at the moment because I put a custom waypoint in and it clearly did not like that, so it discontinued pretty much the whole flight plan. So I am manually flying down to a Marathon down in Key West, Florida Keys, National Marine Sanctuary, that sort of way. It's actually Key Largo that they've actually updated and done scenery for. So I'm going to take us past Miami. I'm going to take us down that stretch of islands that are just off the coast, which is just like a long straight, well, a long curved line that just goes round, and it's just one long island with little splits here and there, but it's all connected by one high road. It's called the Overseas Highway. And it goes from one end to the other, connecting all the little tiny islands together. It's pretty crazy. And there's one bit where it's a 7-mile bridge. Imagine that being on a bridge for 7 miles. Going to check out New York at night. Curio, enjoy, man. Changed into the SU. Corey, Big Lad Crew in the building. How you doing, Corey? Good to see you, man. Whereabouts are we now? We're cruising nicely, heading towards Orchard Island. Treasure Coast International Airport is around here soon. What airport's that? Sebastian Municipal Airport. That one right down there. What I'll do is I'll slow the speed down as well as, like, the aircraft speed down as we get towards Key Largo. I'll put it into a slow, flat landing state, even though we're maintaining the same altitude and heading. I will go down a bit lower, and then hopefully we can actually see some of it. I'm going to have to kind of manually fly. I don't think the RNAV, the ILS, is going to be in. We'll see. Might have to manually land. That should be interesting, folks. But yeah, Corey, hope you're good. Hope you and the family are well. We're getting very close to midweek already. Tuesday night. Woohoo. Very nice chill. I've got to be up incredibly early tomorrow. I've ordered the first 2 tons of building supplies, building materials, being delivered onto the driveway out of a flatbed truck that's literally going to dump it on the driveway. And we've got a gravel thing, so I've got to put DP. I've got to go out there at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and just lay out loads of DPM and sheeting and stuff. And then I'll be spending all day shoveling into a wheelbarrow and down alongside the house, through the gate, down the back garden, and into bags. That's going to be great fun. I'll be doing that all day tomorrow. 2 tons of sub base. But the building work is on its way. It's, you know, foundations are pretty much dug out. The centre section I need to just put to a 45-degree angle instead of a 90-degree thing. I'm changing the way my design plan is a little bit. And then I'll be sub-basing the whole lot, sand level the whole lot, then DPM, then rebar with standoffs, and pouring the cement, mixing and pouring the cement. So I'm going to have to get another, I've got to get a ton of sharp sand. I think I need about 3 or 4 tons of, no, I probably need 2 tons of sharp sand, I think, with 3 tons, because it's for the mortar as well. I think it's about 3 tons of sand, 2 tons of ballast, God knows how many bags of cement. Probably looking at 60 or 80 bags of cement. Getting crazy, man. It's crazy, really. Then I've got to order the blocks. I need a door and frame. I can't do any block work until I've got the actual frame, because every time I go to look at and potentially order a door frame and door, the one I want sold out, so then I have to get another one, but it's different dimensions, which affects block work and how it's going to be installed. It's a nightmare at the minute, so I'm slowly doing each by stage, and then I'll literally just, and then every time I get paid I'll just buy a bit more and then just carry on. So it's gonna be good. First bit is coming tomorrow. The joy. I need to remember where I put my pump. I've got a feeling I need to pump the tyre up on the wheelbarrow. Whoops. I have to find that somewhere. Simon, thanks for the like. Let's get this heading. A bit more inward. Kai with the hiya. Hiya. How you doing, man? Hope you're good. Adam, thank you very much for the like. Hope you are. Welcome to Riven Gear In. We're on our way down to Marathon in the Florida Keys. We're actually heading to the Florida Keys Marathon International Airport, which runs very, very closely to the overseas highway that I was talking about, the long highway that goes from one end of the Keys to the other. Crazy road. Good, thanks. How are you? Not too bad. I'm feeling a bit better myself. Faye and Cade are still a bit ill, but I'm not feeling too bad. Simon said, wow, not seen a post of yours for ages, no idea why. Perhaps type in the chat !notify and it might rejig the notifications. I don't know. Facebook are a little bit weird with their notifications. There's a thing now, like as soon as you start a stream, it kind of sends out a little chunk of notifications, and in the hope that those people come on, like and make a comment, and then it'll go, ooh, this people want to see this, so then it'll send out a few more. And then they come in, they like and hopefully chat and everything, and then it'll send out more and more, rather than people have actually taken the time to want a notification and it sent it out to everyone. So it's stupid, really. Those people that it sends to could be offline, could be at work, could be away, and they don't see it, don't come in, don't interact, and then it goes no further. It's very naughty. In my eye, if someone comes into my stream and selects they want a notification, they should get one regardless. It's annoying. Kai with the followage. Jordan say yo, yo, how you doing, man? Jordan, thanks for like. Kai, thanks for like. 428 days of followage from Kai. Thank you very much. Over a year, man. So we're in the Thing Energy A320 Raven Gaming Squadron. We are hugging Port St. Lucie at the moment. Where I was actually I lived for like 10 years down in Whittam. There's actually an airfield just over the way here. Where are you? And it's actually called Whittam Field Airport. It's off to there it is. That one right there. So many towns in the US with UK names. Absolutely, like, and a lot of them are county names as well. There's places like Colchester, I don't know, it's town, but then there's like Cambridge and Oxford and all that, and it's just wow. It's like that's originally UK, you know. So at the moment we've got Joel with us. I'm not sure who else. We've got AB with us, I believe. Who knows where they are? Just cruising behind us. What are you flying in at the moment, AB? Because you're coming up as an A320. Nice steady flight today, not too much turbulence. Oh, that's going to poke us in the nose. Ah. Make a little adjustment here. Get us flying down the coast. The coast is curved around to the right now. Haven't changed folder yet. Came straight after update. Ah, right. Okay. Around to 180. Hi with Archie Hall, and I haven't changed the stickers over. I knew I forgot something. I felt like I forgot something. Like, share, and follow. It's always something. They need to set up profiles in the Creator Studio where we can upload sets of different stickers and stuff, and then before we go live, we can just select what's active. It's so annoying that you have to keep overwriting everything, and then it's reviewed, and they don't make things very simple. Considering technology these days, everything very much backwards. I remember the days of using applications that were so, you know, that they were just their main focus was on utilization and being simple and to the point, not bloated full of shit. And there's stuff now that I use, and I used to be able to do things in like 3 or 4 clicks, and now it's hidden in different menus and you've got like 8 clicks. Now how has that been optimized and is better performance when I need to now do 8 clicks instead of 4 clicks? It baffles my mind. These software developers really need to get a grip. In my day, people would have been kicked out of the building for a lot of the stuff they get away with these days. They wouldn't have even been sacked or told they're sacked. They'd have just been kicked out of the building and you just knew you're not supposed to go back. Especially when I used to do freelance stuff in London. You'd be shot. It's all because of this clickbait culture stuff. Yeah, it's just shit, innit? It's like there's software that I've got that's like it's years old and it's worth like £1,000, and there's certain key elements of that software that you can't. There's like just rendering, just putting a 3D model flat on its surface and then rendering a video around it, right? You can render a video around it, but you can't get it flat on a surface and get it to just go around it. You have to like tweak the angle and get the angle right and all this just constantly. Whereas there's other programs that are free, 2 or 3 clicks of the button, it's flat to the surface of a plane, and then you just wrap the camera around it within seconds. And it's like, how can a free piece of software do that? But £1,000 software that's specifically designed for 3D modeling cannot do that. It is just mind-blowing. It really does. And people were like, oh, you're just whinging. It's like, no, people are paying £1,000 for this product, and a free product can do something that £1,000 can't. Really odd. It's really odd. So many people just accept shit these days. Mariner Halley, thanks for the like. Stephen Halliboom, thanks for the like. How you doing, Mariner? Hope you're good. You see it on YouTube. Yeah. RG Crew, yes. How you doing? Ravens Rants. I should do that, shouldn't I? I should have a little video section of Ravens Rants. Just blast all these different things that are just shit. I might start doing that. Ravens Rants. Little video clips here and there, just rant of the day, whatever we're moaning about. Just the disbelief at shit. Mark, how you doing? You actually should. I'd probably be banned or something. I remember working for a company, and one of the guys there, he said, you're like one of the most, it wasn't hated, but it was like people didn't want to talk to me, even though they had to, because it was part of their job, because they knew, and this was coming from him, they knew their failures would be highlighted and that they would be told the truth, and that's why people didn't like me, because they were told the truth and their work was shit and they didn't like hearing it. But then there was the people who were good, and they respected the shit out of me, because when someone brought me stuff that was good, it was fucking like propelled into the workplace as like, this person's done really well and this is awesome work. Whereas, you know, come to me and I'm grading something, I'm like, nah, this is wank, like what the fuck have you done here? And then everyone would know that their work is shit, you know. I'm upright, thanks, even though I'm horizontal in bed. Nice. I wish I was laying in bed right now, chilling. Like I say, I got a big day tomorrow. I'm going to be aching tomorrow. I'm so unfit. I'm so weak. It's ridiculous. 3 years of like sitting here, sort of rolling to the fridge and then rolling back and then sat here again. Because yeah, I stopped doing my 3D modeling and 3D printing a little bit before COVID. Like it sort of slowed down because I was getting more into streaming. So then obviously I'm sitting here more and I'm doing more computer work, more design work. I was doing all the plane stuff, so I'm sat here for hours and hours, you know. From the moment I wake up till I go to sleep, I was literally here, and my arms have just like gone to nothing, you know. I was never like crazy muscly, but I was, you know, stocky and strong, you know. Now I'm as weak as shit. Mariner, not too bad, mate. Just got back from Manchester to pick my mum and dad up from the airport. Oh, I remember you saying Manchester Airport. Did you get any good pictures today? Michael, great channel. It's Michael. Some of us are just born to sniff out bullshit. Yeah, well, there you go. I just, you know, I don't like blowing smoke up people's asses, you know. Tell them straight. Best way. Especially if you're paid to do a job as well. You've got to do your job, haven't you? I'm coming up behind you and flying in the A320 using the vintage BA livery. Nice. Nice. Mark's laughing. But yeah, tomorrow, if I don't stream tomorrow, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I physically can't move. I've got a feeling that once I sit down, I'm just going to be sat there like... yeah, man, see my first go around for real too. Really? Did you? Cool, man. Was it bad weather or just a crap approach? Mark, yep, best policy. Yeah, you know, I'd rather be hated for being honest than hated for with being two-faced or a snake or something, you know. At least I know if anyone ever comes to me and says, you know, I've heard so and so say you say this, I'll say yeah, and I did, and it's fucking true. The amount of times people have said, oh, you said this about me and I said that, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm saying it to your face right now. So I only said it to them because you weren't around. Not sure all looked good, then he just gave it the beans. Oh. Looks awesome, and if we had a group that had vintage BA livery for the 747 A320 Concorde, the picture would be awesome. It would. I want to try and do some formation stuff. It's just making sure it's all planned out properly. A lot of the aircraft that I would want to do it in, so people don't have, obviously, like it'd be like import stuff. I would love to do a proper vintage flight where everyone's in something really old and like classic. You know, like have a Spitfire, a Hurricane, Typhoon, Tempest, the Lancaster, the Lincoln, the Anson, just all that sort of things. Like perhaps do a sort of family of planes and things. T6. There's a DC3 native DC3 coming soon. So I hear. It should be good. T6 Texan. That's a jet, isn't it? Is that a jet? Oh, a little nose. I always forget. T6 Texan. Oh no, I see. I'm thinking the wrong thing. That's the Beechcraft, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Pop Trainer, I know it's know it as the Harvard. Trying to see, it's a North America T6. This aircraft were designated T6 Mosquitoes. Having a little read. Was the T6 Texan part of the Reno pack? Is that right, maybe? Because I've not got the Reno pack. I didn't want to spend like 50 quid on it or whatever it was. A radial. Yes, I bought just one plane. Ah, right. I didn't know you could buy the planes individually. I thought it was just a pack. So I kind of left it. Alright, we are coming up on the line, the Keys line. Can you see it over here? It's kind of disconnected from the mainland and it just curves around. The Reno pack comes with loads of small planes. Yeah, I think they're all like pretty much all the same though, just different, slightly different model variants. Right, I'm going to reduce the height now. We need to get right down here. I want to be able to see some of the Key Largo. There is a smaller pack that's cheaper. It gives you all of one aircraft, one of all. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain in the aircraft flight safety activity. By the time please press cap for right. Stephen Hatbone coming over the Bing Bong. Bing Bong, we're descending.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now descending and preparing to land.
Don't know about
Please
that.
ensure that your cabin bag is safely stored. Make sure your window blinds are up, seats are in upright position and your table trays are folded. Thank you.
Billy, thanks for the like. K there, man. So we're going to try, I'm going to have to manually fly over Key Largo. We're going to try and check out some of the scenery if we can. That's why we're going to go down quite low. And I'm kind of just manually adjusting the heading here to keep it on course. I've never flown RNAV before, and every time I do it there's always a dodgy discontinuity in it. So I'm kind of just leaving it for now. I need to kind of get to grips with SimBrief, but I like the fact that people on Xbox can just join me easily if I use the world map. I don't know, I don't suppose you've ever tried that, have you, Mariner? Tried doing a SimBrief import and then someone from Xbox joining you mid-flight. I don't know if you've ever had that before. Currently on night shift at work, so I'll only be able to join you as a passenger today. No worries, man. Appreciate you being in here, and thank you very much for the like. Travis coming in with a heart. How you doing, man? Oh look, all the other emojis are working as likes now in my alerts. Ooh, I've not had that for a long time, you know. Only the thumbs up work used to come through. The Travis with a heart, Mark with a laughy face. Appreciate it. But yeah, I've done a few graphical tweaks, messed around with a few things, and I do feel, I don't know if it's just my eyes being a little bit better today, but from my end it looks a lot sharper. Isn't that cool? Can't say I tried it, but don't see why it won't work if it's loaded in. I'm gonna have to order you some cake, Mariner, and we're gonna have to spend an evening going through all like RNAV and SimBrief. I'll order you some Greg's cake or something. Have you checked out the other Hawk yet? Is it promising? I haven't, Billy. Do you know what? I honestly forgot to have a look at it. I will definitely, after this stream, have a look and see what the deal is. Can you see who it's made by and if they're both Just Flight? It could be that one's a military version, one's a standard version. Chris, would you mind if I join? It's flight now, Chris? More than welcome. Anyone's more than welcome. I'm just trying to descend down so we can see the Key Largo scenery. Gonna go super slow. Eventually. Message me on Discord when you finished. I've got something to show you anyway. Ooh. Ah, sounds exciting. You need to send me a new link to your Discord. You need to send me a new link to your Discord too, do I? I'm still using the old one. I got control back of the old one, Mariner. So just the other one's just a backup. So keep this one. Unless you left. I don't know if you left. Did you leave? Did you leave? Yeah, ye. Alright, let's bring in some flats. Right, going to manually keep adjusting the heading as we go across. I left the one you were hacked. Alright, yeah, we're back on that one. We're back on that one. Just see, if anyone's Discord ever gets hacked, the worst thing they can do is send you a message. They can't do anything with your account, they can't get any information, they can't do anything other than to just either remove you or send you shite spam message. That's kind of the worst thing they can do. So, but yeah, I didn't know if I'd get control back or not, so I just made a new one, just temporary, just to let everyone know what happened. I think what happened is my email account had the same like login credentials as a site I used many years ago, like a forum or something, and that's obviously been compromised, and then they've used that to just gain entry. Obviously, when you have an email address, they automatically know if it's a public domain one, you know, Gmail, Google, Hotmail, MSN, Yahoo, whatever. You know, they automatically know where to go and try and log in because it's at the end of your bloody email address. So, yeah, that's why I've got other emails as well now, which aren't public domain ones, they're custom ones. But, yeah, so I've obviously used that to get in, and then they've done a password reset with the Discord, and then obviously been able to verify it through the email and then change it to theirs and all that shite. And then change the password, do a password reset, and they did it all within like 3 or 4 minutes. I missed them by about 20 minutes. They did it at like 8:10 in the morning, and I'd just taken Cade over the road, and I come back, made some toast, and then come on here, and it was like 8:30, so I missed them by like 20 minutes. Like, you fucking, otherwise I'd have seen it come in my inbox, and I'd have been like, well, that weren't me. What the fuck are they doing? Fortunately, all they did was remove me from all the Discords, which was a pain in the ass, but they didn't touch anything on my main one, and they didn't delete any personal messages or anything like that. They just left everything. So I was quite fortunate in that respect. They could have literally deleted and removed everything. I'd have lost it all. So I was disappointed in Discord's response time. Well, I was disappointed in their response time as a whole, but when you look online, there's people that waited like 3 or 4 weeks to get a response, and I had it within 24 hours. So arguably compared to them, it's better, but still, when you've been compromised like that, it should be made a priority, especially when you're paying for Nitro and stuff. Alright, let's get it down to 180. Some proper sound people about, man, yeah. And what they did was they basically, because I had my PayPal, I didn't realise that I had authorising my PayPal for Nitro. It means then they can then just automatically get Nitro gifts, and that's what they were doing. They purchased loads of Nitro gifts and then were selling those codes for cheaper. So he got like I think he got like $50 worth and then sold them on, but he I got my money back from PayPal, obviously, but you know, it was a bit shit still. Right, let's see if we can slow this down a bit more. 70 now. And in fact, I'm a bit unorthodox this, but still. We're going to be heading over Key Largo, which is one of the areas apparently they have been working on, so we're going to go super low. This is very unorthodox, but sod it. I'm waiting for someone to enter the chat and go, you wouldn't do this in real life. I had a little shit who tried to convince me that he reported me for fraud by accident when I brought FS22 and wanted me to contact some guy. He said my Steam account would be locked within an hour if I did not contact this guy. I didn't feel for a shit, reported it. Mariner.wallet flying too lock. Yep, looks nice when I went over. Just gonna try and don't know why, but I don't know if it's, you know, obviously I've been tweaking stuff, but the interior does look sharper for me. I don't know if it's just me eyeballs or what, but it looks sharper. I'm hoping that's reflecting on your end, but it looks super crisp on my end. I look forward to the day we can be like more than 8,000 kilobytes. Even now I'm getting a warning about how high my bitrate is, because some platforms, while they support it, is not fully recommended. It's like, ugh. Is this an Azobo update? It is indeed. Yep, it's World Update 10. I stream at 9K. Yeah, there's some platforms I'm on I don't think support it. I'll have to check. I'm flying over Plantation Key. Nice. So this is Key Largo. Apparently they've modelled this very small area. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Update 10. Right there. Those like 10 buildings, I think. Is this what? Seriously, is this what they've done? Those like newish looking buildings down there. Is that it? Of all the places in the world they could have updated, and they chose a strip that's just like... There's probably very few people from Key Largo that actually play Flight Sim, you know, in relation to how condensed most cities are. Proper anti-climax, I know! Oh, the key. Twitch only supports 6,000. Yeah, I think that's why I'm getting the warning, and I need to check Twitch as well, because apparently if you're not a partner, you don't always get transcoding options, which means if you stream at 8K, which is above the 6, they only stream at 8. They won't then transcode down to like 4 or 2 or whatever. So if you're on a mobile device with a crap signal, you won't be able to watch it. Yeah, that was a bit of an anticlimax, really, like 10 buildings in Key Largo. Sorry, World Update 10, guys. I'll take 2, please, Microsoft. Ciao, thanks for the like. Seeing a nice typhoon there. Mine is still very much broken and won't give me any power. Oh, that's strange. It's a municipal airport in front of them. I'm trying to see where it is. Alright, it's down there. I'm going to stay at this flight level so that I will get back on AP in a minute. Not just yet though. Wow, we could actually, couldn't we, if we did a direct twins? let it go out a little bit. Let it go out and then go back in. Want to feel the heat. Got up a little tiny bit. So yeah, you got problems with the Typhoon. Do you know what? I've not flown it that much to test it out properly. A lot of guys are going to Twitch for streaming now. I heard that affiliation will not be taken away if you don't stream enough. See, I've been offered affiliation, but if I become a Twitch affiliate, I can't live stream anywhere else while I'm on Twitch. If I don't take their affiliation, I can stream to Facebook, YouTube and Twitch with no worries. As much as I like Twitch, I like Twitch for their stream quality and overall performance, but their chat, the way the chat is and some of the other things, the way it works, I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. I much prefer the community as a whole on Facebook as well. There's a lot more wider scope of person on Facebook. If you go on Twitch, it's very much streamers or gamers, which while is good, it's a very narrow, it's like a very narrow community. On your left? Do you mean to my right? Brandon saying I agree with you there on the Twitch part. Yeah, you can't, people forget that Twitch has been around for so long that their transcoding and their server and their network and stuff is good. It's undeniable that it's good. The community can be very crazy. It's very kind of like the person's either awesome or they're like super toxic. It's very, the in between is a bit of a mush. And it's I find that support wise, unless you're already established and you've already got crazy amounts of followers and you've already got crazy amount of viewers, you're just left in a sea of nothing, and you're very undiscoverable. It's very difficult for people to discover you. You have to do a lot of outside social networking to try and pull people to your Twitch, whereas Facebook, as shit as it can be sometimes algorithm wise, you still can pop up in people's feeds. If they're looking at playing stuff and they're looking at certain things, you can still appear, which allows you growth. There's pros and cons to every platform, and I've really enjoyed the people I've met here on Facebook as opposed to some of the other platforms. Don't get me wrong, there's awesome people on all platforms, but there's been a lot more interaction and a lot more positive people on Facebook for the most part. So, Terry coming in with a like and a share. Speaking of awesome people, here's Terry. How you doing? Hope you're the family are well, man. Oh, it's turning. Doing its thing. Do we still get an ILS on here? No. How do you do approach on RNAV with no ILS stuff? It should be in the RNAV. I'm an arse on all platforms. But that's the beauty, Terry. You're consistent. Yeah, we know. I like people where I know where I stand. When someone's one way one day, one way another day, I stay well clear. Because you can't be free. You can't talk to people like that. Because you could say one thing one day and they laugh, the next day like you fucking get reported, or you fucking, they go off saying that you're bullying them or some shit. I've had a lot of people like that before, laughing and joking one day and then the next day it's as if I fucking, I don't know, shagged their nan or something. It's like, what the fuck are you on about, mate? Going off and telling people all sorts. Oh, did you hear what he said about me the other day? It's like, well, it weren't as bad as what we were laughing about the day before, so what's your problem? I don't know. It should line up and just press APPR. It should go into Final Approach. Don't press the LS to bring up diamonds, and it should say Final Approach after pressing APPR. Okay. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Why is my bar chat just logged out? The hell? Have you seen the reports of free 10 coming? I have, Jordan. I have indeed. Doesn't look too bad, looks good. There's a server network timeout. Are you for real? I've lost my chat. Oh. I've been placed in Facebook jail so many times for dumb stuff I don't even care anymore. Too many fragile feelings in today's world. Fuck them, they're all equally worthless. There are so many I find those people that whinge about stuff, they're so hypocritical, because there'll be something that they laugh about that you could go, well, that's offensive to someone else. You're laughing about it, but because you're laughing, it's then okay. And then something else that you might have found a bit like, ooh, and you don't want to laugh at, automatically it needs to be erased from the planet. And it's just like, it's so hypocritical. If someone laughs at one joke, just one joke about anything, you cannot then say another joke is too bad or whatever, because someone will find something offensive no matter what it is. But for you to pick and choose what is offensive is selfish and ignorant. If you don't like it, ignore it, move on. Indie Builds 3.10 will be awesome. The X-Plane version was awesome. Yeah, Indie Builds do some really good work. Exactly, fucking bipolar done. Sound like they're giving you your own set of keys. He's got his own room. Do you know what? There's a server timeout for my multi-stream chat. It's it's back in. That one is anyway. I think we're back in. Hopefully the stream was okay. I lost all my chat then. Right, so I'm going to wait until we turn. Slow it down a bit. I'm praying this works, Mariner, otherwise I'm going to have to do a go around and try and land again. I've been getting a warning for copyright when I was filming performance, one of their songs at a concert I attended. Yeah, you get. I've had it where I've been live streaming from my workshop doing 3D printing, and I think it was Home Alone playing in the background, like the film, on my PC screen in the background while I'm working away, and some of the music on there got me a copyright strike. It kicked me off the live stream I was doing, and that was just in my own, like that was just in the background, really quiet as well. Got my own damn suite. Coming in with the light, Cade, man. Hope you're good. Right, if this doesn't work, it's Mariner's fault. I've had at least 3 30-day bans this year already. Might have been 4, lost count. Long time out in the sin bin in AG. Also like 7 weeks straight. It's rubbish. Do you know, one night I spent... I probably spent about 4 or 5 hours going through my whole Facebook account on all my old images that I've uploaded, because I started getting warnings for content posted like 8 years ago. All of a sudden it's a breach of community standards. Now I'm not being funny, but if at the time I posted it was acceptable for their community standard, then I shouldn't then be banned or warned for it now. or I should be given the option. I shouldn't be warned. I should be told that like this is no longer acceptable on our community standards and terms. So the choice is, you know, we have to delete it. Basically, we shouldn't get a warning and then potentially a ban. It should tell you and say like this is no longer acceptable, so we have to delete it, and that's fair enough. We shouldn't be suddenly getting bans as if we've just posted it and breached the community standards. Bollocks. I remember you saying that you did that, and a very good point. Yeah, one of them was, it was that it was a play on words, and I can see why someone might have got their knickers in a twist, but it was like, it's factual at the end of the day. Like it was what was it, go to school day dressed up as a famous person or something beginning with H or something. Was it something like H? And it was like, I don't know what the actual, I'd have to look at it before I misquote it. But basically it was innocent, and the character, yeah, while controversial, was a factual historical character. And I got like a 7-day ban because it had been posted like 13 years ago. Right, so I'm supposed to hit approach mode and then hope for the best. Mariner, approach mode won't even come on. No! No approach mode! You lied to me, Mariner.
Why, please be careful of it.
Yeah, when I explained to Facebook that it's my video, they apologised and allowed me to re-upload it. Got a warning for the top of the thumbnail of an areola of a tit from 12 years ago, while the fucking girl on live can have her balls hang out hitting her back. I'm the bad boy. You know? Right, I'm going to have to take the autopilot off here and try and go it alone. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I've done a full manual landing for a long time. Coming in hot. Ooh, that was heavy. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot it's a super short runway as well. Brake! Brake! Matter of the Kings and Queens Ascensorship and control and manipulation of communication. Oh yes. What's a Dapro? Reply smart. Zuckerberg and Zucker. He doesn't have Larry. An areola. Some sort of recreational drug. I don't know. Looks like melting wax. Then Bongana. Oh. I remember one guy who used to come in this stream and all he ever used to talk about was alcohol and drugs, right? That's all he ever spoke about, pretty much. Everything that was mentioned in the chat would be somehow twisted to a drug that he's done or was doing, or drink or something or other, right? And after, do you remember when Facebook was having those mad reports of comments and stuff, and like people getting warnings and stuff and like muted and stuff? That kept happening to him, right? And it was only, he was going, it's only ever in your stream, you're muting me, you're deleting me, you're banning me, you're this, that and the other. And I was like, mate, I haven't got time to sit here and click on everyone's name and ban them for shit. And not being funny, I just sent the guy loads of shit because he'd won a competition, so I'd sent him loads of stuff plus loads of stuff for his son. I'm like, why would I be sending you loads of like merch and shit and all that kind of thing when you won a competition and shit, if I'm going to sit there and then ban you and report you and all sorts? It's probably weird, right? And yeah, he then proceeded to call me all the names under the sun and block me and all that, and then try and cause crap in other streams if I went in there and said hello. And when I was chatting to my mods and stuff, when you looked at how he was in other streams, he didn't do any of that. It was like, no wonder he was getting blocked and banned in my stream via Facebook if he was doing that in mine but no one else's. It was like, what crackhead? Seriously? I thought the guy was alright, and I thought he, you know, but obviously not. Proper bellend. Hall said, nice! How you doing? Now I'll probably catch a time out for this shit too. Crikey! But yes, you know what I mean. Oh, I don't know, some people are weird. But yeah, if you're gonna just do shit in one stream and then moan that something happens in that stream, it's beyond my control at the time. There were people getting banned for saying hello. Or followage. That was the funniest one. Someone did exclamation followage and got got a warning. And it was like a half-hour mute. Mad. Right, I'm gonna just see if I can adjust some things here. Not gonna lie, there's one streamer I kind of watched that I cause childish drama on, but it's pretty harmless. It's all fun, plus the streamer is a douche nozzle, so it's it's one thing to have a laugh and a joke, but to be a certain way that's, you know, at times was a bit like, well, calm down, and then like be bitching about it because Facebook are knocking you off the stream, do you know what I mean? And then try and claim that it's me or one of the mods. It's like, behave, man. Good. Stop being an arsehat and you'll be alright. It's nice. Jaws. You like my AC/DC delivery? I do indeed. Howdy, yo, Matthew. How you doing? You ask too much. Laugh out loud. I'm not showing up. Are you not? Where are you? Whose plane is that? The jet plane. That is Chris's. I was going to say Joel's then. It's Chris's. Yeah, nice one of that one. Matthew, thanks for like. Curtis, thanks for like. But yeah, I've been trying to. I'm using all the little focus thingies as well. That so stuff goes out of focus. So obviously the planes are out of focus, and then you get in close. It's like the pilots are right in focus, but they're not there. But yeah. Ooh. Put my camera on super sensitive. Matthew coming in with the 100. Thank you very much, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Gonna take out the T6 next. I see 3 planes. So do I. I'm literally in front of the jet between the A320. That's really weird. That's strange. Is that you there, Joel? Yeah, there's Joel. He's in the wrong plane. He was a wave. Oh, it's a woman. Sorry, Joel. It's a woman in there. Right, he's taking out the T6 next. I see 5 planes, but on here, only 3. Oh, that's very strange. How is the update? Just got home and updating it now. Do you know what? I think it's a little bit smoother. I don't know if it's just network related midweek quietness or what, but it's, for me, a little bit smoother. Right, so you're taking the T6 out next. Wanted to check out an airport they've updated, which was the Catalina Airport, if I can. We're going to go main menu. We're going to see if we can go to the Catalina wine mixer on California's Catalina Island. It is KAVX Catalina. So this is one of the runways that they've updated on. So what we're going to take out on here. Yeah, I'm secretly testing Microsoft's new aircraft capable of Mach 10 and carries 10 tons. Oh. It's a low and slow one, is it? Capable of Mach 10, you sure about that? Might be Mach 10 McDonald's, I don't know about Mach 10. The motherfucking Catalina wine mixer, that's the one. We're going to take something cruisy out. Do you know what? I might try that little... What we got that's low and slow? Cruise. Got the SU-31 there, look. Boom. The RV. Chipmunk. I love the Chipmunk. I don't know why, but I just love flying it. Da-da. I'm trying to decide what to take out. Trying to decide what to take out. Gonna fly the yak. Pulls in the yak, is he? Nice. Yeah, fuck it. Let's take out a little Chipmunk. Go for a little cruise. Ah, look, there's loads of people here. I say loads of people, it's full. Right, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to go... We've got live weather on right now. So let's go to the Catalina wine mixer. Mark, thanks for the like. How you doing? I've gone for the extra. Ooh, very nice. Pretty good video. We got the Raven Gaming Squadron. Nothing says relaxing cruise like an English Electric Lightning, right? The English Electric. It's crazy playing that. I like the look of this. I like the feel of it. It's nice, and we get to have a little look around. I'm going to try and sort out that little discrepancy in the cockpit. There's two textures overlapping. So when that happens in the sim, it creates like a red crazy texture where it's fighting between the two. And the problem I've got is they're both linked to different parts of the plane. So if I try and remove one bit, it takes a chunk of something else. So it's a bit like I've kind of left it for now because it works, but I need to try and get in there and remove one of them. This just overline texture, see what I can do. Might even see if I can reduce the size of one and shrink it down, see if that helps. So it's like in there, but it's hidden. That way I've not deleted it and it's not caused an issue. See what I can manipulate to work. Yay, look. Yeah, we can get some cool pictures for this as well now, can't we? Oh, I feel like a little photographer in this thing now. Right, who else we got flying around? Oh, someone coming in. See if we can get a picture. Oh, there we go. Got it. Snapchat. Alright, let's rock and roll. Where do we find this song right now? I'm really impressed with how I've got the sim looking, you know. It's quite mad. Just how sharper it is for me. Just slow it down a little bit. There's a windy little road all the way up here. Got everyone buzzing around. See, I might do a quick Google while we're cruising, see if there's there needs to be a mod to depict the Catalina wine mixer. Do you know what? I might see if I can do that. It's not difficult to just do some, like basic stuff. Might see if I can pick out an area. Like, I'll find it on Google. See if we can find it on Google. I found something. Right. According to Google, we are led to believe that filming took place on Catalina Island, right? But it wasn't. It was actually filmed right next to Trump National Golf Course at Rancho Palos Verdes. Few scenes from Avalon Harbour made it into the film. Now, Avalon Harbour is just harbour. It's harder. Yeah. Avalon Harbour is just a bit further on down here, so we're gonna make our way out to just this beach and harbour section over the back here. I'm doing 120 knots. Just the other side. Just the other side of that peak. Over there. Down the casino. Imagine living down there in like your own little beach and everything down there. Look at that. It's an incredible area that, isn't it? Look at that. That'd be amazing. And there, look. Matthew with the like, share and follow, coming in with the bing bong as well. Right, so just past this peak is Avalon. Apparently scenes from the harbour here made it into the film. I wonder if that's when they're doing their film. You know, when they're on their boats and hoes. On another note, I went into my dad's old Pokemon card collection and reckon some of them might be worth getting graded. Do you know any decent UK graders? I'm afraid I don't. I've never done any trading card grading. I honestly wouldn't know. I can imagine they charge a pretty penny for it as well. It'd be worth it, but... boats and hose. I would recommend, if he's got them though, I'd recommend going online and getting some plastic card sleeves and putting each one into those until you do anything with them, so they don't start sticking together. I've got some baseball cards that I brought when I was a kid from the US, like complete packs in cardboard boxes, and where they've just been left in the cardboard boxes, some of them have stuck together, and I think like some of the things have like peeled off a bit, which I'm gutted about because they're like proper Don Russ trading cards, but full sets of baseball with the special editions and stuff from like '94. I realistically need to go in the loft and sort them out, get them all into plastic sheets and stuff. So this is Avalon. Yeah, you got the Casino Point State Marine Conservation Area at the front of it there. There's the big casino on the corner. Oh, actually, I think that's a cinema. Is it a cinema? It's a theatre. So that big building is actually a theatre. It does say that little line that you can see in the sand. Apparently, that's Casino Point. I'm not sure where the casino is, but that is a theatre apparently. Avalon Theatre. Catalina Yacht Club down there. A big building on the sea. That little one was called the Tuna Club. There's supposed to be a pier as well, but it looks like it's underwater. It's quite a long pier as well. Yeah, look, it's underwater. You can see all boats and some other bits underwater. I'm not being funny, but this island's not very big. You would have thought if they've done the airport, they could have done some other bits. I'm gonna actually go back out and check what they've done, because from what I can see, it's a couple of huts. I'm a bit, unless the airport's not shown for me, do I need to have photogrammetry on? I shouldn't do, because it should be modelled into the sim, but we're going to check it. We're going to check out photogrammetry when we get there. I'll wait until we're there. Yes, let's check. We'll check. I've never had to before. And all the updates appeared fine. Have a nose. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do it now because it'll take like 20 seconds or something stupid. Under data, I think, isn't it? Boom. Boom, boom. Server crashed and kicked. Ah, no way, man. Do a steady climb. The airport's quite high. Quite high up. Getting quite a lot of turbulence as well as we climb in the thermals of the mountains. Uh oh. That was close. Wow. Right, well, photogrammetry's on. What am I looking at? What have they done? I must say this world update's a bit of an anti-climax in some areas, isn't it? Don't get me wrong, it's like beautiful overall scenery, but 2 buildings. Technical. Wow. Okay. If we want to get really technical, we can call that shed in the corner a building. There are 3 buildings. This probably would have taken someone that knew what they were doing about 4 minutes. I don't know. Thought there'd be more in all honesty, but yeah, I don't see any real difference with photogrammetry on or off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off while I'm by the buildings so we can see. So Take a look at the buildings. We're going to turn it off, see what it does. No different. Is that how it looks for you, AB, or am I seeing something different? I might need to take off rolling cash or something. Thinking about Spoons Friday, if you're up for it and if work actually pays me this time. Ooh, do you know what? I'm probably not going to be able to afford it, you know. I'm down to like, well, I'm well in my overdraft of like over £1,000 with all this building material business. And I've just had to fork out another £100 having all stuff delivered tomorrow. So I don't know, I'll let you know, man. You know. This was made on a Friday, a quickie update, same. Yeah, see, so there's no point having photogrammetry on. Crazy. Oh, good bro, my treat. Nah, that's alright, man. 'Cause obviously, probably be, well, it depends. I suppose if, what sort of time are you thinking, Chris? Very generous of you, man. Just can't get over how good this looks. How sharp. Look at that. It even looks, oh yes, tons better up there. I'm going to have to watch the screen back to see how sharp it looks now. I'm well happy. It's just a shame this Catalina Airport was a bit thingy, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to land it. We're going to try one of the others that they've supposedly done. Got everyone else floating around here as well. That looks like a good landing. Oh, you on the wrong way. Oh no. There we go. Michael, thanks for like. Right, what one of the other airports they were boasting about? Alaska's Valdez Airport, Lake Tahoe, Rhode Island's Block Island State Airport. Where should we go? Should we try the Rhode Island Block Island? KBID. So I'm going to go main menu for... Oh, someone's bouncing in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have no deer on time yet, but yeah, my treat sounds daft, but I was in a dark place, then I started watching your streams, introduced to Flight Sim, helped me out a lot. I'm glad to hear that. Sorry to hear you're in the in a dark place, but so glad that you're feeling better, man. I'm gonna jump to the main menu. We're gonna go KBID. Block Island State, Block Island. Wow, that is a block island, isn't it? Go and see what they've done here then. Pilot driver Bill is here too. Oh, no pilot driver. How you doing? We're going over to Block Island, KBID. Tell you what, this sim is looking sexual. It's such a shame that streams are so compressed. It's looking amazing on my screen. But anyway, that's the past. We'll let you know a time on Thursday again. If work put money in getting mugged off by another man. Yeah, let me know. I think Faye is actually off Thursday, so that'd be cool, man. And you don't need to treat us, man. That's all good. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate the offer. I'm going to quickly just have a little drone around at what's new. You can always tell when they have spent time on something because the runway's okay. The runway's pretty good. And they've got decent-ish signs. I just can't get over how crisp and shit they look. Look how crisp it is. It's never normally like that for me. Sim does look better and smoother too. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's like a general over crispness, like they've added a bit of sharpening to it and stuff, but I have done some tweaks myself to like up it even more, and it's just, I'm well impressed with what I've done. The neighbours have got a fire going at this time of night again. Oh man, come on. Things. So it looks like they've upped their game on this one, and we have 1, 2. Nope. Oh, maybe some houses. They look a little bit cleaner. No stats on landing like before. Looks smoother. Yeah, it's kind of tweaked some stuff, but it was generally feeling a bit better, which allowed me to up stuff and like do stuff to it. Yeah, so it's just tires. Nice. The Block Island. Oh, I've got a baseball pitch. I don't know if I would like to be somewhere remote, but at the same time still have access to stuff. I suppose as long as Amazon still deliver, you're all good, really, aren't you? You're in your back garden by a plane or something. Are we still floating? Why are you floating? Have you not got this updated? Oh, I think you're on the ground then. I don't know. I'm just absolutely loving how good it looks, how sharp it looks, how clean it looks. That's crazy. Simon, thanks for like. But yeah, while it's all good they're doing these updates, you know what I mean? I keep stressing they need to sort out some fundamentals, and it, you know, I don't know if they have tweaked the sim, but it does seem to be, like AB said, smoother and crisper, which is good, but these add-ons are a bit pants really, aren't they? Yeah, copy and paste runway and then a building. East Coast server, we are indeed. I'm waiting for Liam to drop in with his usual script. When it's nice and quiet and everyone's concentrated. Just get out over here. Oh, Shoreham. I was ready the other day. Apparently I'm part of a very big airline. I won't say the name because of Facebook police and copyright Jet 2. It's going to be delayed for more than 2 hours, and apparently the pilot literally ordered pizza to his plane. Mad times that we're living in. Yeah, damn right. He gets you every time. I know he does. The worst one was when I was going up to the toilet and stuff. Nightmare he was. In the kitchen getting a drink, almost dropped a glass once. Yeah, you dropped glass at my dog stepped on a bee. Alright, let's go down. That's just when you pee. It was bad. Don't think we're going to make it this one. Still coming in way too hot here. We're at the top. A little go around. I'm loving this T6. I may look into it at some point. I've just got so many other planes and so many cool things that I've not had to pay any more money for. I've just converted, and I'd sort of begrudge paying another 30 quid for just some few planes. You know, flying this sort of stuff, I love it. I kind of wish more people came in and I suppose arguably anyone came in and took more notice when I was teaching people how to, or was willing to teach people how to convert aircraft. Then we would have had a lot more people flying some cool stuff. I remember people asking for it, so I offered to teach them how to convert aircraft. I waited for 4 hours and not one person came into the chat. So I was like, yep, I won't be doing that again, not anytime soon. Right, seeing as these airports are a bit doo-doo, in my opinion, obviously only in my opinion, I'm going to not going to be able to teleport. We are going to have to go main menu. I'm going to go main menu. I have 2 new airports by Burning Blue Designs. They're going to be over here. One sec. Denham. There we go. Why'd I put D? How about Dedham? Oh, idiot. Right, so I'm going to spawn in on the runway, but we're going to have a little fly around. We're just north of Heathrow. We're by Denham. The airport code is EGLD. Have a look around. So we're going to go from these Azobo, you know, oh, world update, we've given you 4 new airports. Giving us 8 buildings and a runway and 4 runways. To this sort of quality. You wait till you see this. Yeah, sometimes flu's a bit weird, so I stuck it on Legacy. Seems to fly a lot better. Oh, right, okay. Have you seen Keeg's airports that he's building? I haven't, no, I haven't. I've been wanting to spend time doing it. I did have a little flicker around when I was in Blender and doing some other bits, but it's just time. It was, you know, I mean, like trying to learn something, and when you start at 11 o'clock at night and then it's, you keep just clock watching because you know it's getting later and later and you've got to be up at 6, 7 o'clock. Can't concentrate properly. Right, so let's have a little... Oh, where are you going, sunshine? It's on flight Keys. Yeah, I'll check it out. There's a couple of little airfields that I want to do that no one's done yet, so... Is the woman in here, is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, there's a different one. Do you have a burger and chips? Dun, dun. Brew room breakfast, sausage, bacon, egg, beans. It's actually been handwritten. Look at that. Cool. You got some walkers. Oh, a couple of sausages on the go. That's actually pretty funny. I do like how detailed their airports are. They're absolutely mental. And for the money, there's a chipmunk. Check it out. Juicy this. I've got my graphic detail things right up, so I'm losing some frames on here. Bit juicy. I wonder if their cars are time dependent again. Very nice. Very nice. What's the time? Sometimes the cars and stuff disappear depending on the time. No, we've got no cars disappearing this time. Keep an eye on that. Sometimes there's details and smoke and all sorts. They don't just do the airport and the airfield. They actually do the little surrounding sections and stuff, which is cool. See if these disappear. Yep, see, they're gone. They'll probably come at 8 o'clock when it opens. Yeah, like 8:09, 7:53. They're not there, but they're at 8 when it opens. Hungry Gaming, thanks for the like. How you doing? Looks like she is getting more than burger and chips. She's getting a sausage as well. It's quite nice sometimes scoping their airport. You find little Easter eggy bits and stuff. Like if you're local to the area, you recognise stuff. Like they put in, if there's something kind of known about the area, they'll put that in. Like they did with the famous sort of or popular pub and stuff they did at Farnborough. And it's like they do proper signage as well. Oh, some broken windows in there, look. That's nice. Nice little airport, that. I've got stuff over the other side. Let's go and have a little mooch. That's a proper control room. It's usually, I just need to control my camera down again. Camera speed's a bit crazy. See what he's writing today. Sometimes there's little bits in here. Whee, come on, camera. I need to put like a game on the screen at some point. Look, the Burning Blue, the Burning Blue Designs website. It's on the computer. I love that. That's funny. That. We'll get a picture of that. That's funny, that. It's dodgy one way or the other, isn't it? There you go. Pretty cool, you can do the focus there. Is the blur a new thing? No, it's not, no. It's just something I mess around with in drone cam. So these people probably disappear at opening times as well. Wonder if they do as well. Let's have a little nose. No, it's kept the vehicles there this time. Fire out there tonight stinks, man. I'm having to keep a diary to submit it to the council because it's getting ridiculous now. It's almost, in the summertime, it's like every night from 9 o'clock at night, it just smokes, it just stinks of smoke. So you can't enjoy your garden, you can't enjoy the conservatory, you can't do anything. And have your windows open when it's hot. You don't even consider it. It wouldn't be like they're like 4 or 5 doors away as well, so it's not like they're right next door to us. So that's stink everywhere else, I know. Right, let's take off. Oh, just saw someone crash over there. Who crashed? I see it. See someone crash over the trees just where that plane is on the bus. The bonfire should be out, I think, 10 PM. No, there is no law. When you look at bonfires, there's no law whatsoever of when you can and can't have bonfires. You just have to be supposedly considerate to your other people. I always thought that you couldn't have them late at night and things, and unsociable hours, that sort of stuff. But nope, there is no actual law. You just have to keep a diary if it's constant and a nuisance. It's just, it's either that or they stink of weed. It's one of the two. Just every night. So you just have to put in a nuisance thing and get fined £1,000, I think. You know, the odd time here and there is fine, but it gets to the point where we've got a sofa, like an L-shaped sofa in here, and that starts to stink. Like, and yet you have to take the sheets off and wash them all, like, more often than we should have to, you know. Obviously, we wash them to a point and everything, but it shouldn't have to be doing it because someone else is making it stink of smoke. That was me. I was having too much fun in the GB. But yeah, this is Denim by the Burning Blue Designs. But they have a partnership with Orbix now, so you can actually find the Burning Blue Designs airports on Orbix. Hope they don't burn plastic as well as the RSA and the black. The burning plastic makes the white glow greenish smoke. They burn all sorts. It's like one of them chimnera things or whatever, and they just burn all sorts. I think it might just be a drum where they just burn shit while they're out there. If it's in your garden owned by a council fire cut, not been lit until 6:30 PM. It has to be out by 1:30 AM. That's a local council. No, these are private houses. We're not council. Private homes. It's a nice area, this. Just see where Fair Oaks is in relation to this. And south below, just north of Woking. Trying to find the other one on my VFR so we can fly down. Whoa. There's Woking. Fair Oaks, there's Fair Oaks. Right, we're going to go and fly down to Fair Oaks. It's not far. Just this way. Just the other side of Heathrow. The FPS killer. When I do mine, I think only burn 3 logs, branches and broken fence panels. Only do it during the winter time. Well shit, I might come and throw and smoke him out. I'm sure I'm having some smoke grenades for what. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, you want to enjoy your garden, you want to enjoy your own home. Like, if it's hot, you can't have your window open. And what's worse is Cade's room is at the back, so the smoke travels down, obviously, and it's just straight in his bedroom. And you know what it's like, even if your windows are shut, it still gets in to a point. And it's that horrible, like, proper bonfire smoke. It's not like cigarette smoke, which is bad enough, it's proper bonfire smoke. So it just stench just lingers. So yeah. Yeah, another date for the diary. Yeah, the problem is as well with the council, you got to be careful because they can do you for like stalking or some shit. I remember when someone was having trouble with noisy neighbours, so they were told to keep a diary of disturbances, raised volumes like shouting or music, that sort of stuff. And it got to the point where they were actually, when they submitted their evidence, they were warned that they could be done for harassment. What's that the fuck? These people are like causing trouble, so you've asked them to keep a diary, they've submitted evidence, and now you're going to try and do them for harassment. Like, what? Back in the day, you'd just go around there and chin them. Obviously, I don't condone violence. But some people, you know, when they don't listen to reason or they're not considerate, they're not going to look at a letter and go, oh, I must be considerate of this notice and this letter if they're not already considerate. The bigger question, do I still That's what you could do. City Gaming, hope you're well. Not too bad, man. Only thanks for the double light, man. Kind of being smoked out by the neighbour right now. He's got one of them fucking chimney things on the go at this time of night, midnight. Bastard. Kind of being smoked out by it. Yeah, I remember when a car at a tyre place near me went up in flames. The smell of burning rubble was horrible. Yeah, it's the bonfire smells horrible, man. It just sticks to it, like it's just in your clothes. It even gets on the materials of like your desk and stuff. It's around for a day or so after they've stopped. It's annoying. I might bottle my farts and just unleash them in through their letterbox or something. And just say, look, you know, you can put up with my shit. Just try and hide a tube into their house somehow and just sit there daily just farting up the tube constantly, especially Cade as well. Like, Cade, you can never go. Even worse when the smoke gets in your eyes, kill of that. Yeah, well, that's pretty much, it's like sitting next to a fire. That's what it smells like right now. I'm sat next to a burning fire. It's horrible. It's starting to make my nose go funny, my throat tickly. Yeah, it's gonna start making me cough. Bloody annoying. I might just go out there and shout in a minute, just say, stop your fucking fires. Get on your tits. Speaking of foul odours, the fumigators have arrived while I watch the stream. Nice. See, the smell's changed now. It smells like they've stuck something like firelighter on it or something. You know, that kind of matchy smell. Like the sort of accelerator or the firelighter stuff. Bloody hell, man. There was something around here. And I'm worried that obviously this is why when I build that studio, I'm going to have to have an air filtration system because the room's going to be quite closed and quite sealed up. There's going to be no windows, nothing, just a door. So I need to make sure there's, you know, air in, air out, that sort of thing. So there's no mold growth and damp and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to have to try and get a proper filtered one just for like odours and chemicals and stuff. Bottle farts. Fuck you, we've done for methane exposure. Can you imagine it? The house will probably blow up when they go to light the fire. Walk in with a fire extinguisher and blast them. Do you know what? So many times I've wanted to phone the fire brigade and then I think, nah, it's just a waste of the fire brigade's time. But at the end of the day, if I can see glowing fire and I can smell it, you know, I'm a concerned citizen. You know? But you can see it, like their house glows where it's fucking lit up and shit. Fucking annoying. Chat signed out again. What is going on with the chat? Done it a few times now. It's kicking me out of the chat. The fire was done deliberately as it was started at the car place for insurance. The place was called Imperial Car Dealership. Ooh. Right, we're on our cruise. We're very, very close. Fair Oaks Airport. This is another one. A burning blue design, and it's right next door to the McLaren Technology Centre. There it is. My god, I mean, see, really, but they never get caught. Insurance payout, nice. Yes, I remember when someone was robbing the Did that like an inside job at the farm, local farm foods here. They stole all the money and then done an insurance job on that. Turned out to be one of the managers or something. They actually got caught. Alright, let's take a little trip over the Fair Oaks Blade and Blue Designs airfield. I only put this in today, so I've not been over it yet. The rolling cache has been fun loading this in. Grabbed over there. I have to back off some of the increases to stuff that I did a little bit. Gotta admit, McLaren have a sexy HQ, they do indeed. Oh, I'm gonna stall here. Uh-oh. I was too busy looking at the chat. No! No! Laying down. Right, I'm going to land this in a second. We're going to take a little mooch around. I'm going to be doing some showcase stuff for these Blade and Blue Designs. Oh, F3, game over, man down. Oh, F3. Oh, F4. I'll never forget back in the day, someone made a joke on a forum of some guy was asking how he sorted a problem out in his computer, and they basically told him to delete his system folder and stuff. This is why Windows 8 and 10, there's a lot of the program files is locked off unless you know, open access and all that kind of thing. People being told to delete certain things and mess up their PCs. Ooh, we've got a tasty crosswind here. It does feel smooth today. Oh, now I'm hoping it's not network related and that it is actually a sim optimization. I mean, it's a little bit jumpy here, but I've never been to this airport, so it's not in my cache. And I have really upped some stuff on here, which is why it looks a lot sharper and a lot better. I'll this on the grass for a second. Nice tunes. Yeah, I've got it on a little soft house kind of thing. It's a little bit fueled. What can I call it? Go there. There. We need to move. Right, man, I'm gonna gone. I will let you know Thursday. Have a good night. See you all soon. Peace. See you later, Chris. Take care of yourself, man. And yeah, it'd be awesome to see you on Thursday. Sure, Faye has it off as well, so that'd be cool. Get a little man out.